Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the second video in factorizing. I broke it up into two videos because the first one was getting a little bit long and I didn't want to make it really boring. So let's look at the next one. Factorizing 2. Factorizing... Now I called it factorizing 2 on the notes, but it's actually factorizing out a common bracket. Okay, that's when you have a bracket that is repeated. It's the same idea as factorizing the first thing, where you take out a common factor, but now we're going to be looking at what happens when we have a common bracket. It's nothing major, it's just one extra idea. Okay, so let's take a look at this, e.g. Alright, 3 brackets b plus 2 squared plus 5 brackets b plus 2. Okay, so if I've got something like this, let's just quickly go through the thinking step with this example. So if I've got something like this, I'm going to say, okay, well, let's write this out and see what I've got. If I take a look at this one, I've got 3 times 2 of these brackets, b plus 2, and times by b plus 2. There's 2 of them, right? The brackets squared, 1, 2. Right, so that's the first one. And the next one I've got here is I've just got 5 times one of the brackets, b plus 2. You're with me? Okay, super. Well, if you watched the previous video on factorizing, you'll know that the most I can take out of this is one of the brackets, because that's what's the same. Okay, so that one, and let me finish the circle on that one. Those are the two things that are the same. Okay, nothing can go into 3 and 5. They don't have a numerical common factor, where if they did, I'd be able to pull that out. I've just got a bracket that's the same. So let's pull it out. Okay, so we've got here equals. And if I pull out that b plus 2, I've got here b plus 2. You're with me? And then what's left over? Well, what's left over is this part, 3b plus 2, alright, plus, okay, well I should have done that in black, but you'll get the idea, plus 5. That's all that's left in there. Are you with me? Okay, so that's there. And now all we have to really do is we have to tidy this up. Okay, this is not finished yet. We can still tidy this up a little bit more. So let's leave this bracket over here, b plus 2, and just tidy this up. This 3 times b, I'm going to now distribute this. 3 times b is 3b, 3 times 2 is plus 6, plus this 5 that's still floating there. I haven't really dealt with him. Alright, are you with me? And now I'm just going to tidy up the 6 and the 5. This is b plus 2 times by 3b plus 11. 6 plus 5 is 11. Now I'm done. Are you with me? So the only thing you have to remember is the concept of pulling out something that's the same, okay, is absolutely the same. b plus 2, b plus 2, and then I just tidy up what's underneath here. Okay, so let's take a look at another example, last example, and then that's it for factorizing our common factors, okay? Right, so this one, e.g. 2a plus y minus 13 times by 2a plus y squared. Alright, so the reason why I've done this is because this catches people. This really does catch people. So if we break it down, we say, okay, well what's this? This is just 2a plus y, alright? And then what's this? Well, this is here 13 times by 2a plus y times by 2a plus y. Okay, so you should be all going, this is cool, so you can take out a bracket of 2a plus y. So I go, okay, cool, let's take out that one and let's take out that one. So we write here 2a plus y, right? And we say, great, super. So, what's left over? Well, everyone will go like this. 13 negative times by 2a plus y. That's what's left over there. And then they'll just leave it like this and they'll write it like that. And I say to them, hang on a second. How did you go from 2 terms, to 1 term? You took out a common factor. I mean, look at all the other common factors that we take out. If I have 2 terms there, I have 2 terms there. If I have 3 terms, I have 3 terms. Okay? How all of a sudden did I lose a term? What's missing here? Okay, and this is where you have to be a little bit clever. Remember that if I times anything by 1, okay, it doesn't change anything. 2 times 1 is 2, 5 times 1 is 5, x times 1 is x. Okay? So this is what I call times by 1 invisible 1. there's always an invisible 1 hiding that I can always use. Okay? So if I pull out the whole of the thing, if the whole of the thing is a common factor, you must remember that I've got that invisible 1 that's still hiding there. Now I'm still okay. 2a plus y, 1 minus there. Still 2 terms there. Bear with me on that. Okay. Only thing that's left to do is tidy this up a bit. Okay? So I've got 2a plus y, 1 minus 13 times 2 is 26a, negative 13 times y is negative 13y. Okay? There's no like terms, so I'm not going to add anything together. Right, if I was being really, really pedantic, I would put the 26a in the front of this bracket, because we normally lead with the alphabetically leading term. But if you're at this level, we're not going to really stress about the fact that you haven't got the a as the leading term. Okay, alrighty, well, I hope that helps. Go check out more of these, okay? Sometimes what they do is they might have here 26a plus 13y, minus 13y, and this, which means you'd be able to factorize out first a common factor, then factorize out a bracket. So they can do it in different layers, okay? They can build up the question in different layers, where you have to take out a common factor, then you have to factorize a bracket. And when you get really good at this, you'll have common factor, factorizing a bracket, difference of 2 squares, quadratic equation all at once, okay? So it can get really exciting, alright? But start easy, start slow, start with common brackets and see if you can handle that. Alrighty. Go check out more notes. I've got more coming on factorization, specifically factorizing quadratics. Remember, I'm here for you.